Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to a very special video, as it is that time of the year again, where I will rank my top 10 best movies of 2020, but I am not doing it alone, as I'm doing it with the same person I did it for 2019, and that is Graham. Hi there. Hi,
Hey,
how you doing?
hey, pal.
Hi. Are
What's
you,
up?
you got your list ready?
Um, yeah.
All right. A lot of confidence there. All right. So, like last year, we're first going to go through our 10 through 6 and then our 5 through 2, and then we will give off our number 1. All right. Ladies first. So, Graham, you will have the 4 now.
Classic. Yeah.
You could list off your 10 through 6, and if you have any honorable mentions, you could also, say, oh, this is my
Okay.
honorable mention. Yeah.
I just
There
like
you
to
go.
state before I do this, for the
Mhm.
record, I haven't seen Minari or Nomadland, and I really intend on watching those, but you know how the pandemics be. So, all right. I guess I'll just start off with an honorable mention. Honorable mention, Mank. Shout out
Mhm.
Mank.
Mank.
It was pretty good. It just didn't quite fit the list because it was also a little boring. I'm not gonna lie. The pacing was slow, and I feel like it was for sort of like a very specific audience. And
Citizen Kane
I,
fans.
yeah, I sort of fall like right outside of that. So just not for me. But first up at number 10, we have a movie that I was actually a little surprised by. It was very um, it was much better than I was expecting. And I think it's one movie that shows the use of visual effects can really help your story if you use it correctly, and that is The Invisible Man.
Oh,
Now, The Invisible Man I was honestly just expecting a generic horror movie, but it actually did a lot more than that. Elizabeth Moss was great in it, and out of all the movies that I've seen in 2020, it actually kind of surprised me with how good it was.
it was like one of those movies where you saw the trailer for it and like it's either gonna be really bad or it's gonna be fun. And
Yeah, yeah, it
I'll
was
tell
fun.
you what side I'm on. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways,
Okay. All right. Number 9. Alejandro, would you like to do the honors?
you're number 9.
Yeah,
What's your number 9?
yeah.
Um, I'm I'm thinking of ending things. I think that's your number 9.
Jesus Christ, Alejandro! I didn't ask you to tell me that you're about to consider suicide. Shh.
Okay. Oh, all
You
right.
just put in the laugh track. Put in the laugh track, or just edit this out completely because
Yeah, I think I'll go with that option.
I'm not funny. Anyways, my
That's
number
so
what number are we
that's
at?
more
9.
depressing than that movie.
Number 9 is Palm Springs. Now, Palm Springs is another one that's very similar to The Invisible Man in that I thought it was going to be utter garbage, and it was actually really good. Um, Andy Samberg, one of the
Yes,
Andys, one of the white
yes,
men
Andy Samberg, I
of
believe.
comedy. He was actually really good in it, and I thought that the story was pretty creative, and most, if not all, of the jokes landed for me. So that's why that's number 9. Number 8. Would you like to guess?
Onward.
No, no. You're closer with your last guess.
Oh man, I'm thinking of ending things.
Never heard someone say that they're thinking of committing suicide. Such a happy. Okay, it didn't work the first time.
It's not gonna work the second time.
Yes, it is. I'm
They fly
thinking of
now.
ending things because that was really good. The only reason it's a little bit lower on my list is
Oh, it is
because,
your number 8.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I wasn't joking. It's actually my number 8.
I thought it was a
Um, the only reason it's a little bit lower on my list is because it's a little pretentious. It's a little pretentious. Number 7 is Trial of the Chicago 7. Now, Aaron Sorkin, the dialogue is great, the cast is great, the directing is great, this one also falls a little bit below the other ones on this list because he sort of shifted the real life personalities into different people. Like, for example, Sacha Baron Cohen's character is actually like a way different person in real life, like that actual character. But he kind of changed him, and there's this line where he's like, "I love democracy," but the actual guy was like a communist. And so there were some weird choices like that, and the ending was a little bit too fluffy. But I think on the whole, it was a great movie, and he's one of a kind.
Sorkin.
Do I go for the next? Do I go for 6? I forgot.
Yeah,
I do 6. Okay, 6. We have. This might be a little bit of a controversial pick because for some reason,
I like it.
For some reason, a lot of people didn't like this movie, and I mean, I think this might be on your list too. But Tenet is up here, and maybe it's because I was able to watch it with subtitles for the first time.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Maybe it's because I had lowered my expectations a little bit because of all the negative reviews, but I actually really liked it. I thought it was just like every other Christopher Nolan movie. So people that were like, it didn't make any sense. Like, yeah, it's Christopher Nolan. That's kind of what he does. You just kind of have to turn your mind off of it and just watch the action. And once you do that, I mean, the action's great. So, like, I don't know what else you were expecting. So I'm seeing your face. So we'll see what your opinion is on this later, maybe. I think that's it, right?
Yeah. Well, 10 through 6. Well, I'll just spoil it here. Tenet is not on my list. Nor is it an honorable mention because I gotta be honest. The action. You're right. The action was a lot of fun. The action was good, but the rest was like, I don't care. I don't care.
Hey, I honestly understand that, but to me, I don't know. I don't know if it was just the acting from John David Washington that made me like it, but
yeah, and
I don't know.
Robert Pattinson. Like, you compare that to Inception. I cared about like Leonardo DiCaprio, Cillian Murphy's character, and in Tenet, I don't really care about any of them.
I mean, I guess I didn't really care about the characters in Inception either, to be honest. But I think it's just like based on, with Christopher Nolan, he's pretty hit or miss. So you can.
I think Inception made more sense to me as I was watching it than Tenet did. Not that I really had a full-on idea of what was. Happening with Inception, but
yeah, I think Inception's just a better movie, but
yeah,
I mean,
anyways, time to get to my list, and this is gonna be an interesting list. I think this will actually kind of surprise you. I think it will surprise you and not surprise you in some ways. Okay. And I got
number 10.
Oh, I got 2 honorable mentions.
Oh, okay. Sorry. You just
my first one is Bill and Ted Face the Music. A lot of fun. Really enjoyed it. It was a good comedy. All right. My next honorable mention, this one's going to shock you, and that is The Way Back. The Way Back did not make it.
That's not your number 10?
It was supposed to be my number 10.
Oh.
But then I forgot about a movie, and it knocked it off.
God.
It almost made it. I really liked the movie, but it didn't make it. I'm sorry. I mean, it was this close, though. I mean, tomorrow it could be my number 10. I don't know. But coming in at my number 10, would you like to guess what it is?
Well, I was going to guess The Way Back. I don't know. Maybe Onward?
Coming in at number 10 is Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always. Ooh. This in The Way Back was hard, but this is one I just watched. This movie does not hold back, and I like that it doesn't hold back because it makes it all the much better. The performances are great, and definitely give this one a watch. And coming in at number 9 is a movie that came out earlier in the year, and that is HBO's Bad Education with Hugh Jackman and Allison Janney, all about corruption at a school. And the story is insane. Hugh Jackman is great. Allison Janney is great. Again, an insane true crime story. And there's actually a lot of these kind of stories out there that's not really put into light in this sort of way. But yeah, Bad Education coming in at number 9. And coming in at number 8 is the movie that I almost forgot, and that is I'm Thinking of Ending Things. The same spot you had it, I think. Also known as the most depressing movie of the year. The more I think about this movie, the more I like it. And the more I get sad. So, anyways,
I guess you haven't thought about the movie that very much, though.
Coming in at number 7 is Mangrove. Coming in at number 7 is Mangrove. The first hour and a half of this movie is man, it angers you. I haven't seen all of the small acts movie things. I just saw this one, but man, this one was definitely a good one. And coming in at number 6 is The Sound of Metal. That's right, folks. Sound of Metal coming in at number 6. The sound design of the movie is just great. The way it puts you in the main character's shoes with the use of sound is fantastic. Riz Ahmed gives an Oscar-worthy performance. Best actor, I don't know, because it's actually tough because there's a couple great actor performances throughout the year. So I don't know if I'd give it to him quite yet, but he's definitely a nomination for me. But anyways, that is my 10 through 6.
Wow. I'm excited for what your next list is, or the rest of your list, because I really thought that was going to be higher on your list. But
I thought so too.
And never, rarely, sometimes, always. What is it called? Yeah, I wanted to see that too, but I haven't seen that.
That was good. I'd recommend it.
All right.
Time for your 5
through 2. Okay. So number 5 is, I forgot what it was called. Red, white, and blue. Red, white, and blue. I knew it was the third small act. Red, white, and blue with John Boyega. It's Steve McQueen. And I just fell in love with this movie. He sets up a really nice atmosphere, like he did with all of the Small Axe movies. John Boyega is quickly becoming one of my favorite actors working. I really liked him in this one. His career best so far. Again, this one is probably would have been number 1 or number 2 if it was just a little bit longer. That was the only thing I had a problem with, because I wanted more. I wanted them to go a little bit farther with it. But yeah, beautiful direction, beautiful cinematography, checks all the boxes.
Nice. I haven't seen
number 4. Yeah, number 4. We have Spike Lee's Da 5 Bloods. Now this, I don't know if I'm just like cynical or something, but I wasn't expecting this to be very good either. I was expecting it to be like mid, because in my opinion, BlacKkKlansman was like all right, but I don't know if it was like Best Picture nominee worthy. But this was really, really good. The cast kills this. His direction is really, really nice. I love the way that they move from digital to film to widescreen. It was a really nice performance by Chadwick Boseman. I think it's my favorite performance that he's done so far. Yeah.
You haven't seen Ma Rainey's Black Bottom yet, right?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
I haven't seen a lot of movies, Alejandro. Stop embarrassing me.
No, I'm just saying because.
No, yeah. I see. Yeah. And then number 3, we have The Mangrove. I loved this whole movie. My favorite of the Small Axe movies. And I think everyone, again, the whole cast just gives a great performance. And it's like what the Trial of the Chicago 7 should have been. Because this just took it a step higher, and it made me really care about the characters before just throwing them all in my face at once. And the atmosphere, the vibes, just everything about it really just, it gives you a warm hug, and then it sort of I don't know where I was going. Yeah, bashes you in the head with really strong themes and heavy topics that I think were really well done. Number 2, we have Sound of Metal. Now, you already talked about why this movie's good, but I'm gonna talk about why it's great. All the reasons you said. But just add add one.
Okay. Oh, I thought you were going to continue. I thought there was a. All right.
Nope.
I see your point with Mangrove because it takes it literally spends 30 minutes just with the characters chilling at the restaurant and what they're serving and everything. Now, because you said John Boyega was one of your favorite actors right now. Did you ever see Detroit?
No, that's on my list too.
Detroit. I saw that one in theaters. That one's good.
And Attack the Block.
I didn't see that one. I didn't see that one. Yeah. John Boyd, he's a nice fella.
Yeah. Really chill.
Anyways, 5 through 2. Okay. Coming in at number 5 is The Five Bloods. Unlike Graham, I loved Black Klansman. I loved it. It was one of my favorite movies of that year. And going into Black Klansman, I was pretty excited. And after watching it, I mean, Delroy Lindo gives a career performance in this movie. He is great. He goes full on Jack Torrance in this movie. Chadwick Boseman is good, really good in this movie. Not my favorite, probably one of my favorites, but not my favorite. But yeah, I enjoyed it for all the reasons you kind of said there. I liked all the characters in this movie, and The Five Bloods comes in at number 5, and coming in at number 4 is The Invisible Man. Coming in at number 4 is The Invisible Man, and to me, this is easily the most suspenseful movie of the year. You are biting your nails throughout the whole entire thing to the point where you probably won't even have nails by the end of the movie. Elizabeth Moss once again shows off her capability at acting, as she is just fantastic in this movie. I loved seeing the guy from Haunting of Hill House and Bly Manor in this. He's great. Yeah, there's a good amount of shocking moments in there. One has to do with the restaurant. That was definitely pretty insane stuff there. And yeah, Invisible Man comes in at number 4, excuse me. And coming in at number 3, these two were fighting. Invisible Man and my number 3 movie were fighting with each other here for this number 3 spot, and that is The Trial of the Chicago 7. I get why you put Mangrove over it. I don't know. I think The Trial of Chicago 7 left a little bit more oomph to me by the end of it. I felt I think I felt more impacted by it than I did by Mangrove, but both very good movies that I definitely recommend. But I have The Trial of Chicago 7 coming in at number 3, and coming in at number 2 is Onward. Is Onward. Now, I know a lot of people like this movie, but I know they wouldn't put it as high as me. But I felt like this story was made for me because I didn't know what to expect going into this. I was like, oh, it looks like fun, but I don't think it's going to be Finding Nemo up in here. And it shocked me. It really shocked me. And I related to a lot of this movie, which I think is probably why I like this movie so much. But yeah, and I thought the brother relationship in it was great. Tom Holland and Chris Pratt give good voice performances in there. And Onward comes in at number 2. Now it's time to go into our number 1s, and I kind of think we have the same number 1.
I think we have the same number 1.
Should we say it at the same time? At the same time?
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Soul. Nice.
Nice.
We're just in touch there. Yeah,
yes. Great minds think alike. All right.
Yeah.
Why do you have Soul at number 1?
What can I say? Again, beautiful direction, incredible animation. A really nice score, probably my favorite score of the year. It's great. It's inspiring. I like the character-driven story and just the element of just the ethereal plane. That whole area is it was really powerful. And that scene, I guess, without giving away spoilers, where he's at the piano and he's looking at different things, that one, I don't know why it was so powerful. It just really moved me. And Graham Norton is in this, and he's he's the crazy pirate guy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he's basically did in this movie what James Corden has been trying to do since the Emoji Movie and Cats.
Can't
And
believe
that's
I
why
actually saw that.
Soul is great. I saw both of those movies, and
We're utter garbage, I'm
I
guessing.
hate myself.
Oh, all right there. Well, I got Soul at number 1. I originally had Onward at number 1, but I feel like with everything combined, I think Soul overall is probably better. And then, I mean, like you said, this is a very inspiring story. The ending is fantastic. You'll most likely shed a tear by the end. And I think the reason why I have it number 1 and over Onward is because I do think it's a better made movie. And it did impact me as well a whole lot. And I think it will to a lot of people out there who will watch this movie. And I think it also, there's a reason why it drew in more subscribers to Disney Plus than Wonder Woman did to HBO Max. And that is because it is brilliant. And this is another movie I was like, all right, this looks like it has some potential here. And it definitely exceeded my expectations after watching it. And that is our top 10 best movies of 2020. Now we're on to 2021, where hopefully we'll get some more exciting movies that we'll hopefully get to see in the theaters. Do you have any last words to say for yourself? The best list?
I gotta watch more movies.
I gotta go. I think I watched like 31 movies this year, like 31 2020 movies.
Hold on, let me see how many I've seen. One second. 27. But that's
27. I beat you by 4.
That's including. I'm kind of cheating there because that's including the Safdie brothers short film and also Damien Chazelle's short film. So
I saw that, but oh no, I didn't see the Damien Chazelle one, but I saw the Safdie brothers one.
Well,
anyway,
I guess I gotta go watch some movies, so I'm gonna just
go watch some movies.
Okay, yeah. Look,
do you want to wait?
Nomadland, Minari. Nice being on the show. All right, that's it.
All right. Well, I guess he's all right. So I guess that's it for him.
Hey, I just finished Nomadland. It was great, guys.
Oh,
Best
awesome!
picture.
That's great to hear. Well, I was going to say before you exited the room here.
Sorry.
I was gonna ask you if you where could the people find you?
You good?
Yeah. Anyways.
Okay.
Where could the people find you?
Links in the description, guys.
Links in the description to what?
Links in the description to my Instagram and to my YouTube and maybe even to my like Fiverr. I'll send you the link, Alejandro. Give me some money, please. I'm broke.
Well, you can find me at the Kid Critic on Instagram, or I guess my name is now AD the Movie Man now on Letterboxd.
That's what that is.
What?
I thought it was
Movie Man.
I thought it was Adam Movie Man or something.
No, it's.
I was really confused. I was like, I don't think his middle name is Adam, but
no, AD.
Yeah.
The movie. I just had to. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, you can find me there on Letterboxd because I forgot my password to my other one. So I have to make a whole new one. Anyways, that is it for us, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to like and subscribe because that is very important. And as always in every single video, look out for the next video.
Do it.
Review.
And
peace.